Dr. S.V. Patil, Department of Chemistry, and today we will discuss about ionic equilibria, which is very important concept in chemistry. Basically, ionic equilibria and chemical equilibria are the important concepts in chemistry and which are basically used for the study of states of matter in the form of solid, liquid and gas. Chemical equilibria involves the study of dissociation of chemical compounds, while ionic equilibria consists of study of dissociation or ionization of weak electrolytes such as weak acids and weak bases in a aqueous solution. Not only this, but we can also study the pH of solution, common effect of the solution, electrolytic ionization of the salts, ionization of sparingly soluble compounds in an aqueous solution, and that is called as the ionic equilibria. In ionic equilibria, the focus is given particularly on the electrolytes, and that's why study of electrolyte is very essential as well as important for that aspects. And that's why the electrolytes are classified into different categories. The electrolytes are classified into strong electrolyte, moderate electrolyte and weak electrolyte. What is first we should know what is meant by electrolyte. Electrolyte is nothing but the substance having ability to conduct electricity in an aqueous solution, and that ability is studied in terms of electrolyte, and that electrolytes are classified into two categories. One is called as the simple electrolyte and that is called as the non-electrolyte. Electrolyte means what? The electrolyte is a substance which can conduct electricity in an aqueous solution due to presence of ions. These ions are cations and anions called as the electrolyte. When we take some examples, for example acids, bases and salts, all these are the electrolytes, because when the salts, acids and bases are dissolved in water, there is a formation of ions. These ions are cations and anions and that are responsible for conduction of electricity in an aqueous solution. While the non-electrolytes are the substances which do not conduct electricity in an aqueous solution due to absence of ions called as the non-electrolytes. There are some substances which when you dissolve in a water, there is a formation of molecular form of the substance, and that's why they do not conduct electricity. Means when you dissolve, for example, glucose, glycerol, urea, hydrocarbons in an aqueous solution, they do not form ions, means they do not conduct electricity, and that's why they are called as non-electrolytes. And that's why the study of that electrolytes becomes very important, and that electrolytes are classified into again three categories. The first one is called as the strong electrolyte, weak electrolyte and moderate electrolyte. So what is meant by strong electrolyte? Strong electrolyte is nothing but the electrolyte when dissolved in a water dissociate or ionize almost 100%, known as the strong electrolyte. Means when we take sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide and many other compounds are there. When we take in a aqueous solution and when dissolve it, there is a formation of 100% dissociation, means there is a formation of cations and anions completely, and that electrolytes are called as the strong electrolytes. While the weak electrolytes means what? The weak electrolytes are nothing but the compounds when dissolved in a aqueous solution dissociates 100%, not 100%, that is called as strong, but dissociate partially up to 5% extent, that is called as the weak electrolytes, and that weak electrolytes are very important for many chemical reactions, and examples are acetic acid, carbonic acid, ammonium hydroxide. These are the weak electrolytes. When dissolved such a salts or compounds, they dissociate partially or up to 5%, and that is called as the weak electrolytes, and that weak electrolytes playing very important role in ionic equilibria, because ionic equilibria chapter is totally focused on the dissociation or ionization of weak electrolytes in an aqueous solution to form the ions. So there is a one more category is there, that is called as the moderate electrolytes, and these moderate electrolytes are nothing but the substances which will dissociate 50% in the aqueous solution, and it is very difficult to obtain 50% dissociation of any electrolyte. Such electrolyte does not exist in nature, but that electrolyte can be optimized. The dissociation of electrolyte can be optimized up to 5% by considering some optimized parameters. Means any strong electrolyte we can dissociate 50%, by optimizing some parameters like temperature, concentration, and we can obtain 50% dissociation of electrolyte, and that electrolyte is called as the moderate electrolyte. And that moderate electrolyte plays very important role in many reactions, because in many reactions we never required 100% dissociation of the compounds, and that's why moderate electrolytes means dissociation is managed, dissociation is controlled by using some parameters, and that electrolyte is called as the moderate electrolyte. With this, we'll stop here, and the next lecture we'll see remaining part. Thank you very much.